Hello, I'm Captain R.G. Harrison, Program Manager for the Navy's LAMPS Mark III Helicopter, Ship, Anti-Submarine Warfare System. I would like to talk to you about a subject that is very important to me, the United States Navy, and the defense of our nation. The subject is value engineering. It's my hope to make value engineering important to you as well. What is value engineering? In the Department of Defense, value engineering is defined as a systematic effort directed at analyzing the functional requirements of DoD systems, equipment, facilities, procedures, and supplies for the purpose of achieving the essential functions at the lowest total cost, consistent with the needed performance, reliability, quality, and maintainability. This means that the Department of Defense defines its needs and it expects to pay a fair price for what it needs. Anything providing less is unacceptable, and anything providing more is unnecessary and wasteful and should be eliminated or modified. Continuing budget constraints make it imperative that we exploit every opportunity for cost savings on our weapon systems. The close scrutiny that defense contracting has received in recent times makes it necessary that the government gets only what it needs and at a fair price. The value engineering approach results in significant benefits not only for the government but also for the contractor. Both must work together as a team to achieve these benefits. The government benefits in two ways. First, by a reduction in overall cost while maintaining operational effectiveness. Secondly, by achieving a more efficient use of tax dollars. The contractor benefits in two ways. First, the savings realized by value engineering are shared with the contractor. This translates into a higher income. Contractor profit originally allocated to the item is retained, and the cost of preparing and implementing the change can be recovered. A successful VE program increases the contractor profit margin on his contract. Secondly, a successful VE program provides a contractor with a competitive advantage in the marketplace, while furthering their reputation as both a quality and cost-conscious producer. A formal recommendation by a contractor is called a Value Engineering Change Proposal, or VECP. VECPs may be submitted by contractors to the government or by subcontractors via the prime contractor to the government. VECPs apply to almost any area. The following are some areas in which VE has been successfully applied. Equipment and logistics support, hardware, software, manufacturing, material handling, packaging, and transportation, procedures and reports, procurement, publications and manuals, quality assurance and reliability, specifications and drawings, testing, training. Specific applications are limited only by your own imagination and creativity. VECP success stories include over 1 million cost savings in the first year for changes in aircraft engine exhaust nozzle replacement procedures, $2 million total savings from reduction of life cycle cost in a military mobile message switch system, first-year savings of $11.9 million for substitution of commercial alternators for a militarized type on military vehicles. First-year savings of $3.5 million on refurbishing training weapons. First-year savings of $2.8 million resulting from substitution of materials in military footwear. Areas right for VECPs include anytime high costs are projected, initial design technically correct but unnecessary cost incurred, when additional design effort is needed. New skills, ideas, and information not previously applied can now be used. When advances in technology make new materials, processes, or techniques available. When specifications are questionable, either because they are unnecessary or incorrect. When the user needs change. When feedback from testing or field use reveals unrealistic or exaggerated requirements. When an increase in production occurs. In closing, I'd like to summarize what I've talked to you about. Value engineering is an organized study of function to satisfy the user needs at the lowest life cycle cost through applied creativity. It means delivering a product that performs the same function as originally intended, but at a lower cost. The savings realized are shared by both contractor and government. This translates into higher income for the contractor and a more efficient use of tax dollars. Also, the contractor is allowed to retain more than the profit originally allocated to the item on which the savings are realized, and to recover the cost of preparing and implementing VECPs. A successful VECP increases the contractor profit margin on his contract and will make the weapon system more affordable for the government. We have a good record in reducing costs for LAMPS Mark III. For example, the unit flyaway costs for the SH-60B aircraft, the LAMPS Mark III Air subsystem, have been reduced by 47.8% between the fiscal year 1982 and the fiscal year 1985 procurements. That reduction was made despite the general increase in prices associated with inflation. To maintain the support of the taxpayer and the United States government, it is necessary that we continue to reduce cost. Toward that goal, your value engineering change proposals are requested. We promise to promptly and seriously evaluate all VECPs submitted. I solicit your active support in making value engineering an integral part of your day-to-day routine. Thank you.